Welcome to my class, student. It's class 8 English Honeydew. We are doing chapter 4 Bipin Chaudhary's Lapse of Memory, and this is session 4, and we are doing that text. In this story, in earlier slides, you have come to know about Bipin Chaudhary and how he met with Mr. Parimal Ghosh, who had told him about his trip to Ranchi and all the minute details that he had given to him. He knew all about these things because he was there with Mr. Bipin Chaudhary, and he gave reference to one friend, Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee, who was Bipin's friend, and he said both of them were there in Ranchi. But Bipin Chaudhary could not remember his trip to Ranchi. He only remembered that in October 1958 he was with his friend Mr. Bagchi in Kanpur, but now Mr. Bagchi was in Japan, so he couldn't confirm this with him. So he wanted to confirm from Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee, and then he hesitated because he knew how harshly or ruthlessly Mr. Dinesh could treat him. So he decided to phone him, and over the phone, when Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee, when Mr. Bipin Chaudhary asked Mr. Mukherjee if he was there in Kolkata in 1958 in October, then Mr. Mukherjee said why Bipin was asking about this, because he must knew that both of them were in Ranchi. So Mr. Bipin Chaudhary, he had seen cut on his right knee also. So we all are now thinking that something serious has happened to Mr. Mukherjee. He had a lapse of memory. He has totally forgotten his Ranchi trip. So is it true or what is there? Let's see. After lunchtime, Bipin Babu realized that he couldn't possibly carry on sitting at his desk and working. So he was very much disturbed because Mr. Mukherjee has confirmed that he was there in Ranchi. Mr. Mukherjee was in Ranchi, but unfortunately Bipin Babu is still not remembering his trip to Ranchi. So he thought it was not possible for him to carry on his work that day after lunch in office. This had never happened in his 25 years he had been with the firm. First time this thing was happening, he was feeling very restless. He was not feeling well. He had a reputation for being a tireless, conscientious worker, but today his head was in a whirl. So what was his reputation? He was a tireless worker. But what happened to him? He had this disease, this illness of forgetfulness. First time this has come in light. So he was very restless. His head was in a whirl. His head was reeling. See, conscientious, careful. Back home at 2:30, Bipin Babu lay down in bed and tried to gather his wits together. Now he tried to gather his wits, whether he was there in Ranchi or in Kanpur. He was just trying to recall everything, and he came back after lunch at 2:30. He knew that it was possible to lose one's memory through an injury in the head, but he did not know of a single instance of someone remembering everything except one particular incident, and a fairly recent and significant one at that. See, he knew that if some injury is there, if in the head, if something happens due to injury, loss of memory is a very common phenomena. But he is not getting the thing that he has remembered everything, each and every detail except that one particular trip, Ranchi trip. How is it possible? Only one trip of a week. It was a week straight. Only that trip he has forgotten. How is it possible? one particular incident he has forgotten, and only 6 to 7 years earlier the trip had happened, as said by Mr. Parimal Ghosh, and he doesn't have any clue of recalling that trip. So this thought was very disturbing, and Bipin Babu was really very tired of thinking about that Ranchi trip that he had never done according to him. He had always wanted to go to Ranchi, to have gone there, done things, and not to remember was something utterly impossible. It was in his wish list to go to Ranchi, to do something, to see the city. But he had gone there, he had lived there, and now he is not remembering anything. It was utterly impossible for him. At 7:30, Bipin Babu's servant came and announced, "Chuni Babu, sir, says it's very important." Now, Chuni Babu is friend of Mr. Bipin Chaudhary. He had visited to his house. Bipin Babu knew what Chuni had come for. Chuni Lal had been at school with him. Chuni Lal was his school friend. He had been having a rough time lately and had been coming to see him about a job. So always, because Bipin Chaudhary is in a good firm and he has been working there for last 25 years. So Chuni Lal always wanted to have a favor from Mr. Bipin Chaudhary so that he can get some job. Bipin Babu knew it was not possible to do anything for him, and in fact told him so. Bipin Babu has clearly told Mr. Chuni Lal that he cannot help him. And so, but Chuni kept turning up like a bad penny. Bad penny, khota sikka. All the time he comes back to Mr. Bipin Chaudhary to ask for a job, to ask for the arrangement he might have made for Mr. Chuni Lal. A bad penny, worthless person. He doesn't have that that capability. Bad penny. You can say like khota sikka. Now all the time he is coming and disturbing. Bipin Babu sent word that not only was it not possible for him to see Chuni now, but not in several weeks. Bipin Babu sent word that not only was it not possible for him to see Chuni now, but not in several weeks. So what he has said, he go and say the servant, and he said the servant, go and say to Mr. Chuni Lal that for several weeks he was not available. He cannot meet Mr. Chuni Lal. As soon as the servant stepped out of the room, it struck Bipin Babu that Chuni might remember something about the 58 trip. Just as servant stepped out of the room, he thought if Chuni Lal could have some idea about 58 trip, there was no harm in asking him. Bipin Babu hurried down the stairs and into the living room. Chuni was about to leave because the servant had conveyed the message that it's not possible for Mr. Bipin Chaudhary to meet him for several weeks. So Mr. Chuni was about to leave. But seeing Bipin Babu appear, he turned out hopefully. But when he saw Bipin Babu is there, he turned down hopefully. Bipin Babu didn't beat about the bush. Bipin Babu did not say anything about the same repeated thing, anything that was a beat about the bush. It's a phrase, idiomatic phrase, in which the same thing he didn't dig the old conversation or anything. He just came straightly to the point. Now beat about the bush to delay or avoid talking about something that is difficult or unpleasant. What was the unpleasant talk? He always wanted to have a job, so he didn't waste his time in asking about all these things. Listen, Chuni, I want to ask you something. You have a good memory and you have been seeing me off and on for a long time. Just throw your mind back and tell me, did I go to Ranchi in 58? See, the same Bipin Babu who has said why to need proof, why to give proof, when I am saying I was not in Ranchi, why to convince others and to me also. But the same Bipin Babu asked Mr. Mukherjee, the same Bipin Babu is asking Mr. Chunilal and saying he had a good memory. Now he is losing confidence. Mr. Bipin Babu, Mr. Bipin Chaudhary is losing his confidence. He is asking Mr. Chunilal about his own trip. Did I go to Ranchi in 58? Chuni said, 58? It must have been 58 or was it 59? Now Mr. Chunilal is also confused in ear. You were sure that I did go to Ranchi? Now, we just want to get confirmation from Mr. Chunilal. You are sure that I did go to Ranchi? Chuni's look of amazement was not unmixed with worry. Do you mean you have doubts about having gone at all? Now, he had understood Mr. Bipin Chaudhary had forgotten about that trip. Did I go? Do you remember clearly? Now, he is saying, if I remembered clearly. Now, what in this chapter, in this session we have learned? Mr. Bipin Chaudhary has definitely lost his memory. He had totally forgotten about his Ranchi trip. Because Mr. Dinesh Mukherjee had confirmed, Mr. Chunilal had confirmed, and this Mr. Bipin Mukherjee has totally forgotten. So we can surely say something has happened to Mr. Bipin Chaudhary. So what will come at the end part of the story, we will see in the next session. Till then, enjoy the story and say to your friends only this part of the story. Thank you. In the next class, we will meet again.